do this.
Let's make it happen. You and the cat.
Alright, folks. We're in. It's time for Apple Family Feud! I'm sorry, I had to do that.
What's that? You got the family food? I don't see no food. That's a lie. You're a filthy liar.
I think it's something completely different. Hold on now. All right. Give me a second here. Things a little bit crazy. They got us set up in these weird chairs. I'm unlike Lyra. I can't sit exactly like she does.
This is the first time I've been happy to have a detachable hip. It really helps me sit in these things. Just pop it up. Sound. Reminds me of those times back when I was young, back in Philly High School. Some sucking sounds back then.
You know, Granny, I worry about you sometimes. You have all these remembrances of things that I don't think anyone else remembers.
Like the time where we were all wearing leather jackets and singing songs about muscle cars. I think there was some with grease lightning.
Alright, we have Applejack.
Well.
Alright. Oh, and by the way,
maybe it is.
I think so. And
What's this about? Family Feud?
Well, I've been thinking it over, AJ, and I hate to be the one. Well, with the next season coming up and you learning how to make Zap Apple Jam, I think it may be time to put Granny Smith in the, well, shall we say, the old home.
The old what now? You kind of blurped out for a minute.
You saying you're gonna put me out for pasture? Yeah, you want me to get fat, wouldn't you? That way you can bake me into a pie. I've seen the way you can have my sweet gam.
Granny, calm down. That's not what Big Mac means.
Oh, I'm not
can't lie to me, I know.
I'm not trying to put you out to pasture. I'm actually I was thinking you'd like to be in a nicer place with the more elderly
alcohol. I definitely like more alcohol. Dealing with you little shits all the time definitely makes me gotta drink.
Just give her whatever the hell she wants.
Yeah,
She's dying anyway.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Wait, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying she might be comfortable not sitting and passing out in the chair every afternoon. I mean, she might want to go a place where she can play some, I don't know, shuffle hoof or something.
That's my finest sitting chair right there. Great for sleeping, great for pooping.
And on that note, I'm gonna pause everything. Alright.
Oh, man. I had a response for that.
Sometimes it shoots me right across the house. It's great fun.
And hi there. I'm the mod of Stalkerloo, also known as Aphex. I'm the one doing Granny Smith.
Yeah, Aphex is doing Granny Smith. NiftyKoala is doing Big Mac. Say hi, Nifty.
Hello, I'm also the mod / voice actor for Ask Apple Spice Big Mac.
And then we have the one and only Pristine Lavender, aka Desert Willow.
Willard. Name now.
Willers. Desert Willer. Desert Willer. Slip of the tongue. Desert Willow, who is doing Applejack.
Howdy. In other words, hi.
Alright, Big Mac. Counter.
Well, now that quite explains why I have to clean that every afternoon. I thought it was Winona coming in and not getting so excited, but I guess I'm wrong.
Oh, you thought that was mud she was tracking in? You got a bad sense of smell, Sonny.
Well,
Didn't notice the corn in it?
Yeah, corn and apples. I should have figured that out by then. Oh man, but you sure you wouldn't want to go there? I mean, it'd be nice. There'd be you could see a lot of other elderly folks who maybe could meet someone nice.
You telling me that I might go there, find myself another beau, and get my freak on? Get out that freckle, my wedding tackle?
Well, you are a married, you do right. That's right.
Who the hell are you again?
It's me, Grant. You should know your own grandson.
I'd remember a stud muffin like you if we was related.
Yeah, I think it's high time we put her in the opponent's home now.
Oh, shut the hell up, Applejack. I'm just giving
You're losing your damn mind, Granny. The other day you tried to make Zap Apple jams with apple bloom.
I figured you'd make a good batch. Why not try to shake these up a little?
Well, no, but the thing is, you weren't using any apples. You were actually using apple bloom to make the jam.
I know.
The poor thing is scarred. The poor thing is scarred to life thanks to you.
Oh, that's just part of growing up. She's gonna learn that life is hard and sometimes you get turned into jam. I've been turned into jam 4 or 5 times.
You know, if it had been for that eagle swooping in and carrying her off, she probably wouldn't have made it very far out the door.
I was pretty upset. I guess the eagle decided she looked delicious too.
Well, unfortunately, she's hiding out in the barn and she doesn't want to come in till we've resolved things. So,
AKA
this
our
we're trying to resolve them.
VA is offline right now, so.
So she exploded.
That's why she's
hiding in the barn.
Yeah, she kind of went offline with her fiance.
Oh. She just couldn't handle it. Huh? She's up there, sneaking around.
In a box.
She's in a box. She's trying to escape. I saw her outside the barn, in a box.
She's in the box that says only idiots sit in this box.
No, Applejack, she's not in your box. You don't have to worry.
What?
Wait, what? Granny, I know what's going on. Listen, you've been drinking again, haven't you? This cup does not smell like regular Zap Apple cider. It smells a little bit.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I've been drinking the entire stash that we've got downstairs. I can neither confirm nor deny that I cleaned out the still either.
Wait, you that was supposed to be for next year's party. You drank the whole thing?
Goddamn right I did, boy.
I knew you could handle your liquor, but dang.
Randy, I was supposed to send that out to Appaloosa. It was Brayburn's birthday, I think. No one gives a shit about Brayburn.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll just pee in a bunch of bottles. He won't tell the difference. He's not very bright, that boy.
Well, that explains why the still smells like urine recyc, but dang, Brandy, the still is not a toilet.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my daddy.
God damn it.
What about Uncle Strudel? You always listen to what he has to say.
Well, that's because I'm luring him into a false sense of security, so I can make him into jam.
Not him too. That explains a few things.
That's because I'm looking at him going, He makes a good jam.
Damn it.
Which also explains why we got that really large crock pot. That it all makes sense now. You're trying to kill us all, aren't you, Granny?
No, just
Just Apple Bloom and Uncle. The rest of y'all stink.
Well, excuse me there, princess. Hey,
Actually,
Granny.
the princess was the one who ordered a little bit of apple bloom jam. She's got some strange tastes. Don't you know them royals, the way that they stay young, they have little pony jams.
Wait, the white, wait, Celestia or Luna there?
Celestia. Luna's been gone a long time. She just figured out her own way.
Well, yeah.
Celestia, ain't you seen how she got so fat? Just look at that ass. Her milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and damn right, it's even better than mine.
God damn it, Granny.
I mean, sometimes I walk into the castle and I hear her singing to herself. It sounds like, "Back that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got. Yeah, back that ass, bitch, and let me see what you got."
Wait.
Are you sure it ain't? Are you sure it ain't? Whoop whoop over that ass too fat.
Wait. You're telling me the princess has been coming here and no one's been telling me? Wait. Why am I the last to know anything?
Because you're thick as a stump, boy.
Yeah, let's face it, Big Mac. You're not exactly bright in the head.
Figuring all them fancy mathematics, hell, you can't even keep your eyes open.
Gosh dang, Granny. No one ever thinks that I might like to meet the princess. I mean, well, first of all, AJ gets to go off to the castle 101 times, and it's like, oh, well, I'm going to the castle, and Gran's going to the castle. Oh, hey, Big Mac, can you stay at the farm? And then the princess comes here, and you don't even tell me.
Okay, what's the... I'm sorry. They're asking who's doing the voice work.
Well, do you want to go ahead and reintroduce everyone again?
Sure. Presenting for your listening audio pleasure, we have, as Granny, the one and only Stalkerloo. Say hi.
Hi there. And just remember,
I'm gonna come over there and slap the bitch out of you. You give me too much crap.
Right. I am NiftyKoala, aka Ask Apple Spice Big Mac, and I'm doing Big Mac. And for our wonderful AJ, we have the impeccable Desert Willow. Say hi.
Hello.
All right.
Howdy, y'all. You're all gonna die soon.
I can't wait. That'll make your asses into jam.
The entire audience. You can make
Damn it, Granny.
You can make the entire listening audience into jam. I
Now
think.
just think about it. It's an excellent way to get rid of the bodies. What were you gonna do with them? Plant them in your trees?
I was kind of thinking of putting one of them in the old tree, but we had to give that one to Brayburn. Really? Why are we related to him again?
Cause he's inept and inbred.
Well, no, it's some strange convolution with the orange family. There's the oranges, there's the apples, there's the pears, but no one likes the pears.
No,
But,
Hey,
you
no,
know,
they like
we
it.
don't like the pears at all.
I mean, hell, even their liquor's terrible. You ever had pear schnapps? It tastes like vomit.
It's like moose piss mixed with horse vomit.
That sounds like one of my fetishes, but we're not going into that. I'm old.
Oh, damn it, Granny.
well, I that's more than I'd ever wanted to know, Granny, and I mean.
Oh, trust me, this mayor has told me stories, especially about the time she worked at a brothel. I did not want to hear that story. I still have nightmares.
I know, and it wore my tits straight out. You see these things? Look at them. They're almost like noodles, but they're heavy enough. I can go and I can dig trenches. Well, that's why we got rid of the plow, and you haven't been plowing so much more. My titties, I just drag them, and then we plant all the plants. Oh, my tits hang low as they wobble to and fro. I could tie them in a knot. I like a time in a boat. I would throw them over my shoulder, but they'd knock my ass over. Yes, my tits hang low.
I thought you said you enjoyed plowing the North 40, Grandma.
Damn, I do. It tickles my nipples something fierce.
But the thing is, I thought you said you were. AJ says you worked in a brothel. I thought you said you were a professional swimmer and sold jam all the time.
Who says I can't do more than one thing? God damn you people.
They're crying! I have tears coming out of my eyes!
I am a strong and independent black woman, and I don't need no man.
AJ, you're going to have to breathe because, quite frankly, we're family. I'm not going to be giving you CPR. No matter what the fanfics say.
There, big brother.
No matter what the fanfics say, no CPR.
That's more than friendship, and usually illegal in most states, but I don't think it is in this one. Stupid princesses.
Yeah, I actually did wonder about how exactly you've been around long enough. How did you ever know if the princesses had parents? Because they've been around for like 1,000 years. How come neither of them has ascended the throne? I mean, 1,000 years. Cannibal. They ate their parents. Oh my god.
Yes, apparently they were delicious.
I hear that's how they gain their alicorn powers.
Why do you think they like pony jam? It reminds them of their parents. It's like, this is delicious. If only we had a preserve.
So secretly, you've been supplying the cannibalistic natures of the princesses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's usually ponies that nobody would miss. Well, we've been grooming a few in the town. You know that what's his name? Yeah, Diamond, Tiara, and Silver Spoon. Ain't nobody gonna miss them.
You're right, they're kind of pricks. You can get rid of them, but don't get rid of Apple Bloom. She's still part of the family.
But Granny, if you get rid of Diamond Tiara, what about her dad?
Where do you think Trixie went to?
You do work with her dad. You do work with her dad. I think she might notice. He might notice that she's missing.
No. We already paid him off.
Gesundheit there. Random voice announcer in the back.
Are we running over each other?
No, I just cleared my throat because I laughed until I fucking snotted everywhere, and I'm just like,
ew.
I had to clear my throat.
Alright.
Wait, that's a good question. Granny, if you made Trixie into jam, would that be blueberry jam?
Yeah.
It's bitch jam. What do you think it'd be?
I thought it would be crab apple.
No, it's bitch flavored with a side of cunt. I guess I don't know. I don't remember what it was. Might have been blueberry, but I know it was bitch.
A hell lot of bitch.
But okay, so if you're turning ponies into flavors, so what kind of flavors would they be? I mean, like you said, you were going to go after Diamond Tiara. What kind of flavor is that?
Meat.
Wait. Does that mean that hoity fucking toity would actually be flavored diamonds? Would he literally taste like diamonds?
No, it tastes like horse meat mixed with glue. What the hell you think we're made of, you crackhead?
So you're saying it'd be horse meat mixed with glue, but it still tastes fabulous.
Damn right, it tastes fabulous. And Granny takes much pride in her jam.
Well, okay, so basically what you're saying is that if I get rid of the crock pot and then you won't have the ability to turn ponies into jam. You'll be stuck with the small little tiny pot that you got in the kitchen.
You're right, I'll just have to get the straw, dice them up, and make them into pies. What do you think this pie mark on my ass is?
I thought it was Granny Smith apple pie. You're the one who taught me how to cook Granny Smith apple pie. Wait,
you ain't
now that gets me worried.
seen what's in that pie.
Okay, wait. Oh. All right, Granny. I'm trying to take this. I'm trying to come to grips with the fact that you're actually murdering ponies and putting them into pies, and or send them off to the princess to be devoured as jam.
Well, since I'm murdering them, the princesses do it. They like a little bit of hunting.
Well, it does explain why Derpy's dad went missing for a while, especially around Hearts and Hooves Day. Apparently, Sweetie Belle found him in a big jug of jam. Holy crap! I should have seen this coming.
Well, wait.
He was marinating.
Was that the song they were singing about? Was that you're doing, Granny? The dude in the jam? Was that? That was a big thing of jam. That was a big tub of jam.
It was technically jelly.
Yeah.
Wait, so that...
Damn, Gilly, I don't give a fuck.
Granny has a question in the chat. Granny, do you put your saggy brothel-worthy tits into your pies when you bake them? They do flab everywhere.
I can't help it. They add so much flavor. I just twirl them round, give it the flavor, smack the head of the pony that's in there. I don't have to kill them. I
so you just beat them over the head.
Them juices to come off. It's just disturbing them princesses. Those princesses.
Well,
there's something wrong with them.
I'm afraid to find out what somber flavored jam would actually taste like. Probably still horse meat.
No, not horse meat. What it tastes like is shitty OC from DeviantArt.
Smoking feces.
Well, even I could take a crack at that one. I think he'd taste like probably I don't know, Spanish prickly pear.
Or what's that cactus that tequila's made out of?
Agave.
Agave.
Hey,
All right, let's move off the pies.
Sombra tastes like DeviantArt.
Okay.
And trust me, you don't want to try Granny Smith flavored jam.
Because you don't know.
Her backside looks like a beat up roast beef sandwich.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I don't even know how to respond to that. God damn it!
We broke him! We freaking broke him!
I've come so far.
All right. Granny Smith is being put into a home. Why is Granny Smith being put into a home?
'Cause I'm a drunk bitch. Straight up, yo. 420, smoke weed every day.
She has gone senile and she needs to be with her own kind. In other words, other old ponies.
Well,
We're gonna form a gang. We're gonna terrorize the town. Call us the Crips. 'Cause we crippled.
Hate to break it to you, Granny, but the only damage you'll be doing is laying on ponies' lawns and falling asleep on them, leaving holes.
Just call them the one step. You know, one step in the grave.
One hoof.
I'm one hoof in the grave and the rest is on your lawn, munching on it.
Or crapping on it.
So you're a lawn muncher, huh?
Damn right I am. Every pony is. God, what the hell do you think we eat?
I thought we ate a bunch of daisy sandwiches and whatnot. Or maybe that's just Twilight.
No, just princess or unicorns who want to be princesses get to eat that.
Yeah, that's just the unicorn with goddamn wings stuck on her. It's like a bad pin of tail on the Jackass game. It stuck wings on, and I don't know what happened. She got retarded.
Yeah, AJ, you're the one who said she was flying right after the marriage thing, right? And then she forgot how to fly again. I mean, what was that? I mean, you guys go to on some secret message again to the castle without me, and then you say she goes and visits goes through some mirror and then comes back later and forgot how to fly. How the heck does that work?
Big Mac.
What?
Hold on, I got a good explanation for it. You see, my acid stash was gone.
All right.
Bitch be tripping balls.
So
it's like the cruelest joke from Equestria. Oh no, wait, that's just Flapsy. And I think the announcer man knows what I'm talking about.
The cruelest joke of nature: a Pegasus with wings mounted to his butt backwards.
Yep.
You mean Uncle Todd?
No, his name is Flapsy.
Apparently Uncle Flapsy Todd.
In the family, dumbass.
Actually, that is a question. We're the only Earth ponies on the face of Equestria where every parent is Earth pony. Now, explain to me how the Cakes had a unicorn and a Pegasi. I mean,
that's easy. Mrs. Cake is the town. She's the village bicycle. Everybody's had a ride.
Well, since they're bakers, I thought you were going to say she's the village tart.
There's a song I know that explains it all. It's called "She's a Ho Ho, She's a Ho."
Actually, to be honest, I thought that Princess Celestia may have had sex with her, but that's just my theory.
How the hell would that happen? They both got for jeepers.
I always thought the princesses reproduced asexually. That way no one...
Yes, they sometimes split.
Think about it for a minute. She probably has the power to make herself into a stallion. Just saying.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying...
That's a lot more than friendship, and I don't think I want to talk about it.
Once something enters your brain, there's days when you wish you had brain bleach.
Applejack, have you gotten into my Playmare magazines again? You've been reading them fanfics and they've been giving you ideas.
I already told you this one time. I'm telling you again. I did not read your Playmares. I swear.
Wait, what?
I still say to this day it's Apple Bloom.
Oh, which explains why she doesn't know anything about sex. You got me there. Oh, I'm so convinced.
Now,
actually,
I don't know. She's been hanging out.
Granny, I don't even want to enter your room. Your room smells like ass, okay?
I can't help it if I fart in my sleep and I have the diarrhea when it sprays around like a friggin'... What is that? It's like a super soaker that's spraying up and down the walls. Yeah, I swear that the room used to be white, but now it's brown and black.
I did not need to know that information, but thank you anyway, Granny.
Chocolate fun times for all. Get a bucket.
Gosh dang, Granny.
Am I the only one picturing a turd coming out of her butt like a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man?
Except at high pressure.
It leaves the splatter mark on the far wall in the shape of the wacky wiggle man.
Hey, look, Applejack, I'm an artist.
Okay, hold on.
Granted, this is why we cannot have nice things.
This is why you need to be in a damn home.
Fucking hell. The mental picture won't go away.
We broke him again.
I broke myself.
I just had a happy fart.
Combo. Killer combo.
So they have buckets in his home?
Yeah,
Is
they're
there
very
one thing
low.
to say
They're low.
about
And they even
that?
have a stallion to wipe your ass for you.
Yeah,
That's
you like
excellent.
to,
If we
Y'all
got
have
6 of them stallions out there with them buckets, I can do target practice.
well, actually, they'd let you actually utilize the buckets in a different way, Granny. I mean, like a normal pony would. Like, the reason we have an outhouse in the back.
I thought that was a storage shed.
Oh,
Wait,
damn it,
You've been
Granny.
crapping in the storage shed? Oh, no wonder all my tools stink. Dang it, Granny.
I'm a horse. I crap everywhere. Not only that, did you make sure to contact Rainbow Dash about fertilizing the fields? She's supposed to do a few flybys.
It's not even.
It's raining
It's
shit.
not even with. It's not even. It's not even
here
winter
she
wrap
comes.
up
Take
yet,
cover.
Grandma.
Bail out.
It's not even
First
winter
of all,
wrap
I don't
up
think
yet.
she even. I don't think she even shits. To be honest with you, I think she is. If she does, it's all rainbows. That's all that comes out of her anyway.
No, that would be hot air. God damn, girl, you don't know how to make a joke, do you?
Well, no, if it's hot air, it's going to be Rarity, isn't it?
No, that's just fat. We squeeze Rarity, you get enough lard to I don't know, base an entire flock of turkeys.
Turkeys?
Okay, that didn't
What
even
the
make
heck's-
any fucking sense.
What the
I'm
heck's
drunk,
a
fuck
turkey?
you.
You're just making up words now, aren't you, Granny? There's no such thing as turkeys.
Your face is making up words.
You see, I have a personal fan theory that Rarity farts sparkles.
I thought that was Twilight's job.
Just a little bit of trivia. If you take
All
the original
unicorns.
sketches that Faust did for the pitch Bible, and all the ones that are used for all the merchandising logos, you layer them over each other. Rarity is thicker than all of the other ponies.
Oh my gosh.
Rarity
She's
is
fat.
fat.
Fatty fat fat. Fatty fat fat.
Excuse me, but I am not fat. I'm sorry, I can't do Rarity. It's just,
I'm just big boned.
I'm just big boned.
Close but no fat marshmallows.
It's like
She is full of marshmallow. In fact, she is a giant.
you're a lard ass.
Fluttershy. No.
Rarity is kind of a lard ass.
She needs to lay off the cakes.
Step off my territory, bitch. Fluttershy is my field.
Okay.
Oh, dang.
Damn.
Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
Hey kids, you want to see a dead body? Yes, I did the whole Alucard thing. I
Yeah.
could do it even. I could do it even crazier. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body? But I don't do that. Fun fact: I actually have a rarity. I'm sorry, a Fluttershy doll that actually says that. I actually recorded my voice saying, "Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?" To this day, it scares the hell out of my cousins.
Okay, someone. There's a clop fic about Rarity being fat, including Big Mac. What?
What?
I like my women big boned.
Hold on. Big Mac, I heard you're gonna go see your girlfriend. I prepared you a bag of flour just in case. Just remember, sprinkle it down, find the wet spot, and you know what to do.
Gosh dang,
What?
Granny.
I know what you youngsters are getting up. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. Hold on, I'll add some food coloring to it, because she's white as hell.
Yeah, so maybe I should use some whole wheat flour.
The next day, Rarity was seen with a bright blue butt, and nobody knew why.
By the way, none of this is canon. None of this is canon to any of our blogs, just so you know.
Yeah, this isn't canon to anything.
It isn't.
My face is red right now from laughing too much.
But if you want to draw a rarity with a big blue butt, please submit it to me, and I will make sure everyone sees it.
I will definitely consider doing it, Warren. I will definitely consider it. Heck, just make it even funnier, I'm going to add hoof prints on the side of her body, too.
On either side of the rump? The rump?
Yes, there will be hoof prints, too.
The rump is on
Hey,
fire.
Granny, what about Cheerily?
If your rump is on fire, Granny, I think the brothel times are catching up to you.
Cheering me? What? No, I haven't been table dancing in a while.
What about Cheerily?
Cheering me? No, I haven't. Told you, I haven't been table dancing in a while, but I got a new trick I want to show them. It's called the titty helicopter. I haven't been able to spin them around fast enough that sometimes I even get levitation going on.
That's not.
It's like a helicopter. They go.
That's not what he means, Granny.
I think they want a demonstration.
What about Apple Bloom's teacher? What?
Well, they asking Granny about Apple Bloom's teacher? They asking me about Apple Bloom's teacher?
Both.
They're asking both of y'all.
I ain't heard about this. You best explain, boy.
Well, you remember when AJ got that big pile of bits from for selling all those apple fritters, and then all of a sudden it kind of went, the whole box of went missing. Well, you remember last Hearts and Hose Day, your youngest granddaughter actually had me drink some weird stuff, and I actually spent the whole thing on a diamond, and then I was told that they wouldn't take it back. So
yeah, I remember that. Why do you think I was trying to make her into jam? It's punishment.
But you were trying to kill Cheryl.
No, Apple Bloom.
That's the reason why you were trying to kill poor Apple Bloom, because she made one teensy little mistake.
But wait a second.
I was almost related to that damn teacher. You know how boring she is to listen to? Dear
God. Yeah, exactly.
But
think about it,
AJ,
Applejack.
Think about it.
Think about it. If that actually went through, and her plan went and succeeded, she'd be living here, and we'd have to listen to her every day.
Dear sweet Celestia, you're right.
But
now you knew I was trying to make her in a jam.
AJ, this is actually kind of your fault. You're the one who's been having Apple Bloom go learn magic potions with Twilight Sparkle.
Excuse me?
You're the one sending her off saying, it'd be good for her to learn a trade, even though we have a trade here on the apple farm, and you're like,
yeah, prostitution.
First of all, I didn't even want Apple Bloom near that weird zebra. Nobody likes like her. And I hate to say this, but 20 was fucking right.
AJ, I think you might be suffering from Granny's myopia there. There's a difference between Twilight Sparkle and Zakora.
I don't give $2.
You don't give $2?
First of all,
you don't give a flying buck?
So Twilight's a zebra now? Maybe you got the myopia, crackhead.
Okay, first of all, who are you? 5 years? What are you? 5 years old? We don't say buck. It's fuck. Fuck. Get it through your thick head.
Now you sound like a motorboat.
First of all, the whole potion thing started with Zakora. You know it too.
Yeah, well, I didn't see you stopping your friend when she was drinking down that white sauce.
Okay, honestly, first of all, I don't even think that was a real potion. Something tells me that they got that straight out of a really bad fan fiction from Discord Hooves.
Wow.
I had to do it. I'm going to hell.
Previously on Discord Hooves.
Previously on Discord. Now get me the bottle. I need to exterminate. White wee.
Jitters, forgive me. Oh wait, no, that was awful.
Remember to bring the Boy Scouts by. I can't seem to get it up.
That was almost Granny being a Dalek.
I've got something to tell you, young boys. I happen to be a Dalek. Look at me. Look at me closely. My name, my true name. God, what is my name? I'm Granny Smith because I'm drunk as hell. Hey. You want to bring a doctor over here? The doctor? Exterminate!
Actually,
would be
maybe
Dalek. Oh, God, who was the creator of the Daleks? I can't remember. It's been too long.
Davros.
Davros.
You call me Granny Davros, that's what you do.
Your nubs aren't big enough to be a Dalek there, Granny.
What you doing looking at my nubs? I knew there was something queer about you, boy.
Well, at least
Didn't know you were into that.
First of all,
Are they
there's
sure
a lot
our
of things I question with Big Mac. There's a lot of things I question with you. First of all, I've never seen you with an actual American.
Somebody's threatening to turn Big Mac into a gelding.
A geld? Oh, God damn it!
Gelding. Wait, where did what? What a gelding?
You know what a gelding is?
Okay. A gelding is a male horse with his nuts snipped off.
Oh, I thought they were. I didn't hear gelding. I thought they said gelfling. I think when did we suddenly jump into Dark Crystal?
Gelfling?
Booyah. Now, the thing is, I don't think Geld and me would work out. There are too many mares who require me to hang out with them from time to time, shall we say.
By hang out, you mean fuck them senseless and yes.
So that's where all the money has gone to.
night.
Child support.
Probably over
All that
half
money.
All I gotta say is Zecora. After I went over to visit Zecora when I lost my voice, she explained to me how certain roots can be used to prevent foals being born.
Yeah,
You just
that's
pick up
real.
the root and beat someone unconscious.
Oh, shit, I wish I'd known that. Then I wouldn't have to deal with you two shits.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
over
yeah.
half of the
So-
foals
so-
I'm pretty sure over half the foals in Ponyville are Big Macs.
I'm okay. So maybe I may be a gigolo, but I'm not a juggalo.
What?
I don't know. I've never been part of the Insane Clown Posse. Sorry.
Now you're starting to sound like Granny. Oh God, it's contagious.
No, you're a member of the ICP, all right.
I see the Insane Clown Posse. The Insane Clown Pony.
Insane cowboy ponies.
Cowboy ponies.
God damn it.
It's my lot in life. It's not a lot, but it is my life. People always complain about how there's not enough male ponies in town. I don't seem to have a problem with it.
You know, Big Mac, I've always wanted to tell you something. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. You best fucking take one before I slam the box on your head.
There we go.
Sante said, Sante, you think you saw me swinging an axe around? I don't carry an axe between my hind nethers there.
Oh, I thought you'd gotten a talent for once.
And no, I'm not gay. Goodness gracious.
Why aren't you happy? Do we need to get you a therapist?
Are you sure about that? Because
What?
I've heard some rumors as of late. What about you and hoity-toity at the bar? And I'm not sure if that was true or not.
Yeah. I know
Hold on. I understand what happened. Now, Big Mac, show me on the dolly where hoity-toity touched you.
You said you wanted to get him a therapist, not the rapist.
Close enough to just add a space, and that's different.
Oh my god.
And then he was broke.
Oh.
Not to make the silence even more awkward, but I
Sorry.
smell burning.
That's just your ass hairs, honey.
I thought it was you. I thought it was you trying. I thought you
crap,
was
my
you.
muffin's burning!
Yeah, your love muffin. I stuck a hot poker up in it. You didn't notice because it's too damn worn out.
I think you're thinking of yourself there, Granny.
Nope. Not quite. I don't get no action lately. Not even them tree stumps. Damn, you had to pull them out. Damn shame.
Wait.
Oh, damn,
AJ,
Granny.
AJ, wait. I see. I know. Wait, I figured this out. You've been getting all your rumor mills from Carmel, haven't you? That's what's been happening. He thinks everyone's gay. I mean, goodness gracious, he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend, and then the next thing you know, you see him sitting around with a bunch of guy ponies, and you saw how much he buffed up. He was trying to get all up in my grill. And I was like, I'm not having any of this.
No, it was not caramel for once. I assure you that. I haven't seen that asshole since Tarson's News Day, to be honest with you. But that's not the point right now. I actually heard it from a bunch of ponies, and I don't know how to tell you this. I'm starting to wonder. I mean,
Granny's got a tinkle. I'll be right back.
I mean, Big Mac.
No, wait, don't let her go. It's going to get up all over the walls.
Even Apple
too
Bloom
late.
said
She locked the
something
door.
about you. Even Apple Bloom said something about you, Big Mac.
Wait.
She said you brought home a stallion like 3 nights ago.
A stallion. 3 nights
That's
ago.
what I heard. Unless she mistook the stallion for a very handsome mare, but I honestly don't know. To be honest, I don't even want to know what's going on. I get enough of your noises with some of the mares every night.
The thing is, the only person who came over that night was Mayor Meredith to sign some papers.
Sure.
No, there was another one. She just looks kind of butch.
Were you talking about her assistant there?
Yeah, her assistant. I heard you two. She got a sample of your love stick, didn't she?
Granny!
You just filled her up with your little sausage kielbasa.
Oh, dear Lord.
She just put it in her saucy little fat mouth.
Where the hell is the apple cider? I need apple cider.
Well, unfortunately, I think Granny drank most of the stuff out of the still. I may have some left over in the ice fridge, but
I'll go get it.
Straight up, just for reals. I am getting the whiskey out now.
You know what? I'm tempted to get my actual hard cider out.
Let's do
I
this.
have hard cider in the fridge.
Fuck yes.
Unfortunately, all I've got is what have I got? I've only got hard apple cider.
This will work.
Oh my god.
But the problem is,
Dude, I've got
Nifty.
I've got Angry
Nifty.
Orchard in here. I have
Yes,
I have cider.
Okay, oh gosh. We should all
Honey,
be
you want some?
drinking. Why are we not doing this?
Well,
And it begins.
Love you.
you guys are gonna get fun. You guys are gonna get fun timed, but unfortunately, Big Mac doesn't get that drunk on alcohol.
In fact, he doesn't get drunk at all. If he tried to get drunk, he'd probably die from alcohol poisoning.
Yes, strange but true.
I don't know. Some guys, it depends on body fat too. So
No, like
known
literally, he can't get drunk.
I've known some pretty. I've known some pretty big guys that are lightweights.
No, dude.
This is
Literally.
the doc. The docs checked me. Time for science. It turns out
Right.
that NiftyKoala, when drinking alcohol, his body doesn't convert one of the alcohol to aldehyde, which makes you feel fun and happy. But and thusly, I don't know how drunk I'm getting because I don't get the buzz. So
there is no buzz.
no buzz. Although there's meds I can take to fight a certain allergy that make me lightheaded, but I'm not going to start taking those just to get high while doing this. It'd be a little bit wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, I really can't get drunk. I forgot. I don't have enough. It takes me 3 hard ciders to get me, even slightly tipsy.
I've got one, and I've got
Tipsy
some.
hooves.
I've got some 12-year-old Redbreast.
Scotch. Ooh,
No, it's a single pot still Irish whiskey.
nice.
Yeah, no
Good
thanks.
shit. This stuff is awesome. It's very smooth.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I like my sweet drinks. Not gonna lie.
It is a sweet drink, at least for a hard liquor. This is coming from somebody who I used to drink Jameson 12-year. I drank that for about 2 years straight. I don't really remember much of those 2 years. There was good reason for that, though. I had seen a close friend of mine commit suicide right in front of me. So
Ouch.
that's self-medicating. A good thing I'm over it, so I can talk about it and shit.
Yeah. Just stacks of bottles. Okay, so going around, everyone's favorite type of alcohol. What is everyone's favorite?
That depends. Is it straight or mixed?
Okay, so your favorite alcohol drinking by yourself and your favorite alcohol drinking socially.
Okay. By myself, it's definitely Angry Orchard's hard cider. Love
Yep.
that shit. Good.
Which one?
The crispy apple one.
You tried Simple?
I did, and it tasted like drinking liquid fucking Christmas.
The green apple one's
Fucking
pretty good too.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Everything's
the
so
Granny Smith
Christmassy.
flavor.
It tastes just like frozen pea.
I actually drank that December, and I actually Harmony Shadows, who was in the stream at the time, heard me completely wasted. I actually drank 3 hard ciders. I had the 2 crispy apple ones and the Sinful Cinnamon. And good lord, I couldn't talk. Let's not go there. Drinking socially, I have 2. I have Scooby Snacks and Mango Crush from El Torito.
Hey, Granny, ask Applejack about her vodka enemas.
What?
What? Vodka enemas.
Wait, I'm confused.
Hey, Applejack, when you been taking them bottles of vodka, putting them up your butt?
What the hell?
It's an
Yeah,
enema. You just wash out your butthole with the vodka. I seen you stumbling around out of there at the dock.
First of all, that's a completely different reason. Second of
Oh
all,
my!
And she says she hasn't seen Carmel. Now there's a lie.
Oh my!
Shut up, Big Mac. You don't know nothing.
Well, it's either that or It's either that or Rarity with one of her toys she keeps talking about.
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay, back on the drinks. Back on the drinks. I'm disturbed. Back on the drinks. Nifty, how about you?
Let's see. Okay. By my onesies, by myself, I actually like not Guinness, but bready style beer. I mean, just like either pale ale, but the heavy ales, or there's
Do you like it pale with a thick head, huh?
With a thick-headed. No, that I do like that, but I also, the other one is, it's called, not Flat Tire, it's Orange Shock Top. I don't know if it's just out here, but it's another beer. When I drink socially, if they have it, I actually enjoy wine, which is not my usual mode, but there's a place over here in the Pacific Northwest that actually sells a late season apple blackberry wine, and it tastes like you could pour this over vanilla ice cream and just get you could get drunk off your ice cream. It's that delicious.
Yum.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'll have to try that sometime.
Yeah.
Wait.
I'll send you a
whoa,
bottle sometime.
Whoa.
Ooh, what?
Dr. Lou.
What?
What's up?
Can you do that dang again? Right.
Dang.
Okay.
Has anyone told you have a very nice voice?
No.
Well, now you have heard it from me.
Okay.
He's married.
I wasn't hitting on him. God.
I was.
I've been thinking about doing voice acting. It's just I haven't had time.
Well, we've all been. Well, I've been doing voice acting, and I've been pretty much sloughing. Although I will be free PR. I will be doing new episodes coming next month.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh,
18 people heard you.
as for other drinkings, the drink is deaf. Yeah. For me and for my wife, I can actually tell you what one of her favorites is. She got introduced to White Russians not too long ago.
Which style? Wait, which style? The half and half White Russians or the cream White Russians?
Cream.
Ooh, nice.
The half and half is Black Russian.
Right, but some people get that mistake, so I wanted to find out for sure.
Yeah. But that's not my favorite.
Even awake?
What?
Is Noodle even awake?
Yeah, she's playing Minecraft right now.
She should be in the stream.
Nah, she's shy.
She doesn't have to be in the call. She should just be in the stream.
Hey, honey. Warden's saying you should be in the stream.
You're telling truth or lies. It lies. It's all lies.
We sure? Yes, you should be in the stream.
We
She
demand
doesn't
that.
have to be in the call if she doesn't want to, but she needs to be in the stream.
It's a moral imperative.
Just in the stream. You don't have to be in the call or anything. Just in the stream. She's playing that Minecraft. But as for drinks that I enjoy, usually I don't drink much because I've got a hiatal hernia. If I drink much, it hurts me quite a bit later.
Ow.
So, but if I do drink, it's usually either Angry Orchard or some of the Mike's Hard. Or one of my favorite ones is as a mixed drink is God, what is that brand of vodka? There's a type of vodka. There's a vodka that's here in Texas. I think it's called Tim's or something like that. It's about $20 for a half gallon. Very good, very smooth. But I'll take that and I'll mix it with the Ultra Red Monsters. Which I don't know.
Is that like making your own Four Loko?
No, basically.
But
it's pretty tasty. But for social drinking, whenever I'm drinking with friends, I just do shots.
Shots. Any shots?
Yeah, like right now, I'm sitting here with the whiskey going, I should be doing shots because I should be getting as fucked up as possible. Thing is, I can only take 2 drinks in one sitting because of the medication I'm on. Antidepressants, mood stabilizers, anti-anxiolytics, that sort of shit. Also opiates because I'm on because of carpal tunnel. So very easy.
So you're on a lot of medications.
Yeah,
well,
they all
better to be
interact
safe
too.
than funked, you know.
Yeah, because if I drink too much when I'm on these, then I can lay down, fall asleep, and stop breathing. So, 2 drink maximum.
Understood.
And for this crowd, it's a true drink minimum. Be sure to tip your waitress.
I guess it's my
Sorry.
turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Go for it, Warden.
I have a concoction called a baby bottle. It is 2 parts honey bourbon, 1 part apple schnapps, and 1 part Welch's White grape juice.
Wow.
And it's not served in a shot glass. It's served in a fucking party.
Are you drinking right
drinking
now?
cup.
Are you drinking right now? How much have you imbibed?
None. I wish I had the money to buy booze, or I'd do it. You don't fucking know. But yeah, you drink 1 and you're fucked.
Oh, I got a recipe for another one that's like that.
Okay.
It's 2 shots
Don't
Jim
leave us hanging.
Beam, 2 shots Jack Daniels, 2 shots Jose Cuervo, 1 shot Captain Morgan. Now, those would sound really nasty mixed together, but oddly enough, you mix them together, they cancel the flavors out. It has almost no taste.
Weird.
The baby bottles taste like apple cider.
One warning about this thing, though. We called it the Atomic Four Horsemen. This is straight liquor, and it will sneak up on you. And it's sent at least 2 people that have drunk it to the hospital.
Oh gosh.
I was there. I actually got to load the guy on the ambulance. It was fun.
Yep.
Then again, dude decided that instead of shots, he was going to drink them out of a freaking car. You know those tumblers you put in your car for coffee?
Oh
Yeah.
gosh, like a 32-ouncer?
Yeah, he was taking 32-ounce drinks and just chugging them.
Oh no.
So he was a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had, when I went to, strangely enough, when I went to New Orleans, I went to a couple bars and where I ended up drinking one night at one place, and the bartender, when I went to go to like, okay, how much have I drank? They would look down at the bottles I had just been throwing back. And she's like, let me go get my manager. And he comes over and goes, he takes a look and says, is this all you? And I was like, yeah. Is there something wrong? He's like, if it's all right with you, I'm going to just say that you drank half this amount. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, don't worry. We'll cover the rest on the books. I don't want to ever be known that a person came into my establishment and drank this much without us cutting him off.
Yeah.
Well, no. The weird thing is, I mean, because I was still, in my case, I was still visibly sober. The next night I went to a restaurant, and the bartender behind the bar goes, "Were you at the Mad Dog last night?" And I was like, "Yeah." Why? He's like, "I told some friends about how much alcohol you drink, and they didn't believe me." Now, at this restaurant, we served this. He showed me what looked like a fishbowl with a goblet handle at the bottom. We basically fill this thing with alcohol, and I was wondering if you'd be willing to drink this in front of my friends, and you won't have to pay for it. Okay? And this is something that people buy for parties. There's like 6 or more. And he says, if you are willing to drink this, I will buy it for you and the cost of your dinner. I'm like, free dinner, but I may get alcohol poisoning. I ended up doing it. My mom actually, I took it home with me from New Orleans, and my mom has it at her house. But she was like, "Oh, where'd you get this? It's so cute. It's so festive." I'm like, "I'm not gonna tell my mom. I'm not gonna tell my mom where I got that from." It's like, "Oh, I got it in New Orleans. It's a souvenir from the such and such restaurant. It has the logo. I don't remember what the logo was, but yeah, it was definitely one of those things like." That was one of those nights where it's like, you know what? I might cut back a little because it was definitely like I was full. I mean, like, you know, you drink and like you don't feel like you're gonna. I mean, if you like drink water too much, you feel like just bloated. I was like,
yep.
It's like I'm gonna walk out of the French Quarter and about halfway back to my hotel, I'm going to have the uncontrollable urge to find a secluded spot because I was like slosh as I was walking down the road.
The only weird drinking story I have is the one I had recently with my boss.
Oh, boy.
Drinking with your boss. That's always a good start. Are you still working there? Is the next question.
Yes, we are still. I am still working there. It was not that bad, but it was still pretty funny. We actually wanted to go to Disneyland originally, but we were falling low on funds. Blech, what was I saying? So we decided, hey, we're going to go out to dinner and then, you know, hang out at the Spectrum, which is a place where all the shopping centers are at. First, we went to my favorite restaurant, El Torito, and she got a strawberry margarita. I got a mango crush. It's still there? I got for some reason it sounds like... Okay, good.
We're just listening.
And I also shared the rest of the strawberry margarita. She actually had 3. I only had 1 drink, and I shared the 3rd one with her. And then we go. She can handle like 6 or 7 strawberry margaritas at one time if she wanted to, but we didn't risk that. We drove all the way to the Spectrum, which was like an hour away, so that sobered us up a little. But then immediately we go to one of my other favorite places, which is Dave & Buster's. Where we proceeded to have Scooby snacks, walk the plank.
Okay, hold on. What is a Scooby snacks? I've never had or tasted.
It's basically Midori melon liquor, Malibu coconut rum, and half and half.
Okay.
Mixed together, and there's a swirl of whipped cream on top of it. It's delicious. It's one of the sweetest drinks I've ever had, and I could like drink probably 5 of those if I wanted to. God,
yeah, it kind of devolved from Apple Family Feud to Let's Get Drunk Tumblr edition.
Fucking shit! I just realized something.
What?
I'm not really Granny Smith.
Huh?
No, this plays into a story I had when I was in the military.
Oh God, go for it.
Ooh.
Okay, this was the time where the guy got alcohol poisoning and ended up going to the emergency room, and I was just looking at the bottle I've got in my hand, which is about a 1/5, and I was seeing how many milliliters is in there, and you know that a standard shot is like 1 ounce, right?
Right.
Yeah.
1 or 2, depending on the shot glass.
Okay, so now my friends and I we had gone down to the package store to buy alcohol. It was the only place on base we could get it, and we got this big ass container. I think it was a trash container we had just bought for the purpose. So we made trash punch out of the Atomic 4 Horsemen, and then we started drinking like fucking crazy. I had about 32 shots, which is about a 1/5 and a half.
Dang.
And I'm a little guy, 5'7". I weighed about 170 pounds. And that was when the other guy, who drank all the tumbler full of it, he went to the bathroom to take a shit, right? Well, I was sitting there piss-ass drunk. Hour goes by. I don't even notice. Then I start going, wait, where's Jeff? Go to the bathroom, knock on it. Hey, Jeff, you in there? Nothing. Check the door handle. It's locked. Start pounding on the door again. Jeff! Then I hear thump. Then that wonderful sound of vomiting.
Oh, man.
The fun of projectileness.
Now, I had known he was on the floor. He was starting to throw up. So I call base security. Now remember, this is after a fifth and a fucking half. I call base security and say, hey, we've got a guy that's, he's in my bathroom in the barracks, and he has alcohol poisoning. He is non-responsive, and we need security here to get the door down, and we also need an ambulance.
Bugger.
And they said, we'll get somebody down there in time. We got a lot of other stuff. I think they had a cat up in a tree, some bullshit that would that they can't get over there. I said, okay. Close my phone. Because it was a little flip phone, because you can't have phones with cameras when you're on submarines. Wait about 15 minutes. Called the guy back. Well, security back. I said, hey, where's security? Oh, we'll get to you as soon as we can. We have other things that are going on. I said, well, okay. Let me put it this way. If you don't send somebody now, I'm going to break that fucking door down. Well, you understand that that's destruction of government property. Well, which one is more important? A door or a man's life? Then I hung up the phone on the fucker. Stayed outside, smoking a cigarette. 2 minutes later, a pair of armed security officers run up in full tactical gear. AR-15s, all the shit, everything.
Okay.
And I'm out there smoking. Look at them. About damn time you guys showed up. Come on.
So it's legal for them to bust the door?
Yeah, it's legal for them to take the door down. But instead, we ended up popping the door mechanism.
Oh.
And they had called an ambulance in. And it had parked up there by the next to the door. But we popped the door open, and it swung in, and there, in all his glory, was Jeff. His shorts around his ankles, in a pool of his own vomit, with his ass pointing straight at us.
Lovely.
EMTs came in. Well, look at that, EMTs. I'm still drunk as fuck. And they're going, I don't really want to go in there and do that. Yeah, take care of this, because he's covered in puke. There's blood in the vomit, and he's got his pants are all the way down. So it's just a bad situation. They don't want to get involved. So I go, fine, I'll do it. Hike up my shorts, start going over there. Don't you need some gloves? I said, hands wash. Held my breath, went in there, picked Jeff up, pulled his shorts up, buttoned them for him, then picked him up, dragged him over to the stretcher, put him on the stretcher, pushed the stretcher out the door, up into the ambulance, closed the ambulance doors, walked back in and said, anything else? No, that's it. I said, okay. They took off to the ambulance. Then I looked down and I noticed, hey, they left their emergency response bag. So I picked that up, walk outside, knock on the door right as they cut the lights on, about to leave, and say, here, you forgot your bag. Would you like me to drive or something? What else of your job would you like me to do? I can drive for you. I've only had a few drinks, about a fifth.
Wow.
So you were a bit on the fluffy side, huh?
Just a bit, and very
fuzzy
irritable.
Side.
I was on the fuzzy side and very irritable. But it turned out that Jeff was just shy of going into a coma.
Oh,
wow.
Hey.
And they had to pump his stomach and fill it with charcoal.
Oh, that's a lovely process.
Which is throwing up another 17 to 20 to 30 minutes later.
Yeah. So he just about died.
Dang.
Well, I can't tell the rest of my story now because nothing will top that.
I've got a couple that'll top that.
I don't have amazing stories. I do have times when I worked as an ambulance driver. I worked as a good ambulance driver, not a bad ambulance driver. One of my favorite calls was we were working one of the later shifts, and we get a call that sometimes you get the calls and you're like, oh, these are going to be good. We get man versus semi-truck on one-way street. That's all we get over the thing was man versus. It says like so. Between the two of us, we're going. Why aren't they calling the guys to with the spatulas? Because usually that when you get that, it's a cleanup job, not a EMT job. But they're like, no, get down there. So we get there, lights flash, and there's this. It's a one-way street. And there's a semi truck parked, and this guy. Standing in front of the semi-truck and a bike that looks like it used to be a 10-speed that has now been compacted to the size of a small box. And so we're looking around like, okay, the guy standing in front of the truck, looks like he could be the truck driver. So my partner goes to talk to him, and I'm looking around, and there's this guy sitting on the side near the sidewalk going, I won, man, I won. I'm a winner. I'm going, what the heck? So I'm again, when you look around more towards the bicycle, I'm walking over to this guy because we got to get him, whatever happened, he might be part of it, get him cleaned up, at least find out what's going on. I look over towards the bicycle, and I noticed that at some point in time there had been a plastic bag that would probably filled with some beers, but most of them are empty beer cans, and it's all empty beer cans. There's not like, a pop can, not for recycling. It's just all empty beer cans, save for one that looks like it's sprayed out. But I mean, these look like they've been consumed perchance before this time. So I go over to this guy and I go, hey, buddy, how you doing? He's like, yeah, I won. I'm like, yeah, you won. What'd you win? It's like, I won the contest. It's like, yeah, what contest was this? And by the time I'm like within 4 feet of him, this wall of alcohol comes wafting towards my person. I'm like, oh, hey, I finally figured out where all that alcohol went. And so I get over. I'm like, okay, hey, so you won. Do you mind if I help you? It looks like you got a little smashed up there. He's like, yeah, but I won. I'm like, okay, tell me. Let me get you cleaned up, and you tell me what happened. And so he goes on to explain. He's like, well, see, I was coming down the hill, and I saw that semi truck, and I knew he wanted to play chicken. And I was like, really? Really? Okay, yeah. It's like, and I'm not gutless. I'm not going to turn off. I knew he was going to turn first. And again, he's the guy. The guy in the semi truck was going the correct way up the hill, up the one-way hill. Okay, just want to paint this picture. So, apparently, as this guy saw the semi truck and was so sure he was going to turn off, the semi truck driver actually came to a full complete stop because he saw this guy coming towards him. The man, in his infinitely alcohol brain wisdom, said the only way he was going to get that semi-truck to turn off is if he went faster. So apparently he started pedaling faster down this hill and then slammed the front of the semi-truck. So, and bounced off, thus destroying his bike and sending beer cans randomly in many places. Oh, and by the way, just so you know, while he's going, I won, he actually had a beer can open next to him. Just so you know. So I can paint this beautiful picture.
Wow.
So I start getting. I'm like, oh wow, okay, that's amazing, sir. He's like, yeah, that's because I won. And I'm starting to get him cleaned up, and I wipe off his forehead, and I start snickering, and my partner's like, what are you doing? It's like, hey, Mac, hey Mac. I don't know the guy's name because he's still kind of loopy. I was like, hey Mac, tell my friend here. What happened? So he goes to explain. Well, I won because I knew that semi truck. He does the whole story again, and I can't help but keep laughing. My friend's like, "You're not being very professional." He's like, "You're not being professional." I was like, "Well, now you take a look at his forehead, and I'll tell you why I keep calling him Mac." So apparently, he had not been wearing a helmet because I didn't see one, but he had not been wearing a helmet, and when he had slammed into the front of this Mac truck, they have two versions of the logo. One is the small logo with the cursive, and the one's the big MAC. He had smashed into the small circular logo with the cursive, and it had hit it at such a perfect point that in reverse there was a circle with in reverse cursive Mac on his forehead, and that's what he had been bleeding from.
Oh my gosh.
It was that was one of those nights. Was like, oh, this was amazing. Okay, so we got Mac taken care of, and we basically put like some giant pads on his head, and then had to tape it and tie it down. But it was one of those just like wow, what a night. Yeah,
that trumps the one that I was going to tell you.
Well, when you work in either, I've worked in ER and I've worked in as an ambulance driver, and so you get some of the weirdest things. I've had even weirder ones in the ER. I'll save those for another time. But just you see the stuff that you aren't expecting to see, and people be like, "Wow, people actually called 911 for that." Dang.
Okay. Now this brings me up for another story, and this is about a drunk chick. Aphex, you're the only one who probably doesn't know this, but I was a cop working in Tennessee for a while.
Oh gosh, not this story!
Yay!
Popo's coming for your butthole.
Okay. I was working in a college town called Cookeville, which is a little ways outside of Nashville, Tennessee. Heading towards the east. And I'm out on patrol, and I get a phone call to come out to the hospital. Okay? You with me so far?
Yep.
Alright, so I drive out to the hospital, and I'm met at the door by everyone that's on duty. It was a quiet night, except for this one patient, and everyone was meeting me out there, and none of them can breathe. They were all laughing their fucking heads off. Okay? So, I'm escorted into the hospital, back to this little wing where they were doing some additions to the hospital, so it's pretty much done. It's just closed off because, they still need to gear it. Well, one of the wings that they have geared, that was separated from the main wing, they take me in, and there's this woman sitting in a wheelchair with a blanket over her, and I'm thinking, oh fuck, she's done been raped, right? I said, ma'am, are you okay? As soon as I said okay, I see the cover start fucking wiggling. I'm like, the fuck? So, I get to looking, and it's a fucking dog's tail wagging.
Oh, bugger.
Yeah, that's the problem. When I realized what was going on, I stopped being able to breathe and had to excuse myself to go laugh and not laugh in her face. Well, after I caught my breath and could deal with the situation, I go back in and ask her what happened. Well, she had gotten drunk on the weekend, because this was a Friday, and was trying to pick up a dude to go home, to take home with her. Because parents are out of town, she's drunk and horny, so why not? Well, she couldn't get nobody. So what she does is she goes home and starts thinking, Fido looks pretty damn good.
So there's beer goggles, and then there's...
Fido is this big old fucking Rottweiler mix. Alright? Apparently, she started humping her dog, forgot the dog knots, and after it knotted her, she clamped down and couldn't get the dog out.
Oh, God.
So she had to go to the hospital to get a muscle relaxer.
For her, the dog?
For her, so she would unclamp on the damn dog where he can deflate and come out of her.
Oh, my.
No, that's illegal in Tennessee. That's illegal in Tennessee. Yeah. So, I wound up writing her a ticket for having her dog out without a leash.
Wow. on so many levels, wow.
She learned her lesson. No. The worst part is from that point onward, she could never look me in the eye because I saw her at Walmart all the time.
Okay.
Stupid drug people stories.
Good times.
Anyway, so it is midnight my time. It is 12:07 a.m. It is well past what I thought our limit was going to be. It's almost a whole half hour or more. And this was fun. We may plan to do it again, probably sometime earlier during the day, whenever we're all not busy with real life. And we'll talk about that probably next week.
All right.
All right. Good night, everyone. It's been real.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, take it easy.
All
Thanks
right.
for swinging by.
Just remember, be good or be good at it, folks, and don't fuck your dog.
And don't drink that much.
Yep.
Do me a favor and try to freak out a guy at your local Hot Topic.
Oh, someone's asking to see our Tumblr, so if you guys want to post our links.
Go for it.
I don't do self-promotions.
I said do it.
I do self-promotion. I do self-promotion. Promotion? Can I promote you then? If you don't self-promote?
I don't
do
care.
it, Nifty.
Alright, I gotta... Fortunately, I don't have an instant link. Let's see here.
And with that, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Alright.
All right.